Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to your Fun Fishing Adventures live stream. You know me, I forgot some in the truck, so I had to go back and get it. Jason, great to see you. Hey, man, I've been watching your videos. It's hard to comment on sometimes. It won't let me. But good to see you, Jackson. So today, we're fishing on the mighty Mississippi River that really don't look so mighty. Really don't look mighty at all. It looks pretty puny. No current, at least not to speak of, but I strategically picked this spot. I figure it's been warm for the past couple days, and these channel catfish and these blue catfish might be up here in this little bit shallower water trying to feed on bait fish. So that's why I went with a shallow spot. Oh yeah, right now it's 60 degrees. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. The only reason why I came down here wasn't to fish, but I got a casino right down the street, and they sent me $70 in free play to go play their slot machines and stuff to win some money. So I'm gonna spend their money and do some fishing. But I figure we'll give this about an hour and see if we can't find us some catfish. At least a couple of channel cats. Skeeter, how you doing? Rhea C, welcome in. The sun's a little bit rough on me. I'm trying my best here, guys. So if I miss somebody, I do apologize. So the bait of choice today, we have a mix of skipjack and shad. Rod at Rod's Fishing Adventures. Welcome in, brother Rod. Hey, Skeeter, thanks. I made those. They're pretty simple to make. I'm going to do a video on them. But to be honest, I was tired of getting down on the ground to try to reel my, set my hooks on the circle hooks. So I built these to see how they do. I mean, to me, if they hold up, I think it's a good design. I mean, I did find this on YouTube. It's just, I kind of made it the way I wanted to. They've got some neat designs where you can set up 2 or 3 rods, but I just didn't like how those were. So I went with just 2 independents. So I'll kind of give you guys a shot of what I did. So, granted, these are in rocks, so I got to step down a little bit. So, you know, I get tired of doing this, you know, to try to catch some fish. So I'm like, here, I can see my rod. I can reel down. It's all right here. I made these 3 foot tall. I got a 3 foot piece of rebar hammer in the ground, and that slides over the top of it. It's all PVC except for the rebar. But yeah, I'm tired. I'm tired of being down on the ground trying to set a hook. Yeah, it's PVC. Like I said, that PVC slides over a piece of rebar, and that's good. I mean, as long as you get that rebar probably 5 or 6 or 7 inches in the ground, you're golden. Most of the places that I fish are rocky, so at least with the rebar, I can hammer it into the ground. So I'll do a video on it. You guys can look up videos on it on YouTube if you want. But like I said, I made it 3 foot tall. That felt more comfortable to me. I can stand up. I can watch my rod at the same time I'm setting the hook. Of course, if the fish is on really good, you don't have to worry about that because they got bent over. I'm curious to see how they're going to work with the big fish if they're going to break them. But for channel cats and stuff, I think these will work great. A big 40 or 50 pound blue might be a different story. Well, I don't set the hook very often because, you know, we are a fishing channel, Rod. We're not a catching channel. But I don't want to be down on the ground like Stacy. Man, that man's flexible. He can get down on that ground like nothing. Me, it takes me like 10 minutes to get on the ground. But yeah, this is kind of a lazy man's way, but I like it. I've got 3/4 inch PVC that goes to an inch, or it goes to an inch and a half that goes into the Y. So it's got an inch and a half adapter down to PVC, 3/4 inch PVC. I know you are. I know you are, Rod. I didn't take no offense to it. Like I said, I'm a fishing channel. And that Y piece you get, it's not in the regular PVC stuff. It's not the high pressure. It's just a regular PVC. So that's in a little bit different section. Don't ask me all the fancy names for it. I don't know. I just know that I went in and said, this is what I'm doing. This is what I want. And this is what the guy gave me. And it did cost me, between the PVC, the adapter, the Y connector, and the rebar, it cost me about 30 bucks. So it will cost you about $10 a piece to make these. And I just use rubber or PVC cement because that's what I had. I wasn't going to go back to the store. I'm like, I'll try it, see how it is. Yep. I'll show you. Not like anything's going to bite on this rod anyway. That's all it is. And there's the rebar. Now, I did put a point at the bottom of the PVC, which it doesn't work too well here because it's rock. So when you put it down in the ground, you can kind of make it more stable and the rod won't rock back and forth so much. Yeah, easy to make. Like I said, it will cost you about 10 bucks a piece by the time you buy all the material. You know, and that's provided you got the PVC glue and the primer and the stuff you should use instead of things that I use. If you got to buy the primer and the PVC glue, it's going to probably be another 10 bucks. But if y'all like it, try it out. 217, welcome in. Great to see you. And if you want to learn how to pour weights, Jerry over at Jamaican Sure Fishing, he just did a video on pouring some weights. It's a pretty good video. Go check it out. Skeeter, thanks for joining the membership, brother. If you send me your address, I will send you out a sticker. Or actually a couple stickers, not a sticker. And I have a brand new sticker getting ready to come in. It should be here within the next couple of days. I'll include that in your little sticker pack. Just email it to me. You know, it's in the description, all that good jazz. $700th. Welcome Mid-South. You were correct. You were late. But you're here. That's what matters. So we're going to probably do this till, I don't know, say 4 o'clock. If we don't do any good, we'll call it. Well, 4 o'clock my time. Let's see, it is 3:24. Maybe we'll go to a 4:15 my time. We'll see what happens. About another 45 minutes. We don't catch a fish by then. We're not going to catch fish. Of course, I don't normally catch fish. You all know this. Oh, that's kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know either, Jerry. But thanks for the thought. Not a problem, man. I watch a lot of your videos when you pop up. Like the other day, you was working on your kayak, and you had your trolling motor going up on the bench. It looked like So I was watching. I'm waiting for one of the conservation guys or something to come by and tell me I can't have my video equipment on the boat ramp. I'm like, there's no boats. I'm not going to let these baits sit in a spot for too long. I'm going to move them around. Skeeter, I get mine from Sticker Mule when they have the sales. They'll have them. If you're new, you can get like 10 for $1, which I think they sent me 12. But they'll have specials like once a month where you can get 50 stickers for $20. So they're not all that expensive, and they pay for shipping. So really, it's a pretty good deal considering you're not paying for shipping on top of it. And I know you think 50 stickers will go a long ways, but it don't. I, on an average, give away 7 to 10 stickers a week. And I go around, put them in gas stations and bait shops. And when the little conservation people come and check me, I give them a couple stickers. You know, you got to bribe the conservation guys with stickers. But they appreciate it. All right, go fire one up. Good luck, brother. It's great to see you, Jackson. You know, and talking about Sticker Mule, I actually ordered a couple shirts from them because you could get a black one for $9, and I liked it and it fit well. Well, I ordered a gray one with a different design, and it came in and it was like way too tight. So I contacted them and said, hey, blah, blah, blah. They said, well, give us some measurements, lay them out flat and use a tape measure for us. So I did. They're like, yeah, that's awful small. And they're sending me out a reprint for free. So that was pretty cool. They stand behind their product. Oh, yeah, I don't give out that many that quick. You can't afford it. At least I can't. And I've also used the Sticky brand. You get a little better deal, but with them, you got to pay shipping. So not really much of a better deal, I don't guess. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one on the left. I'm going to cast it more straight out. There's enough current that it's going to push it. I only have 2 ounces of weight on. But I don't think it push it as far down as it is. Maybe we can get something a little, maybe that's a little deeper out there. I know this is really shallow, just for the reason of looking over here. You can see it's really shallow there. So I'm sure this whole thing is pretty shallow where I'm at. That's kind of why I chose it. I did set my rig up a little bit different. I actually got some stir sticks, made loop knots, put beads on each end. And trying it this way, I just really feel that these lines tangle up really bad around themselves like this. And then when they twist up, it's like they're not being held up. At least with those stir sticks, it holds it off that main line. I don't know if they really do any good, but the rubber stops will stop it from making your line all abrasive. So I thought I'd try it. I mean, what's it going to hurt, you know? And some of y'all might want to know why I have the bells on. Just because they look pretty, because you know they're not going to make any noise. Laura, welcome in. Good to see you. You're new, haven't seen you before. Decoration, exactly. If I had some Christmas lights, I'd hang them dudes up on them poles because you know them poles ain't going to do nothing. I might get lucky and get a bow fin. Might be too cold for them. I don't know. But it is a good calm spot. They might be over here. Rod loves them bowfin. He thinks they're the best fish ever. Call them dogfish. Yeah. Rod's got a nice harbor not too far from his house. I love to fish that. Because them fish are in there. And there's a lot of fun to catch. Here, fishy kitty. We're down to 3 awesome people. That's great. Y'all are still hanging out with me. I know it's not fun filled, but it is January, and I don't have a jacket on yet. So, see, that's what I need. Right? I need lights, lots of lights. Now, you know, with this big river, there has to be a fish in here who wants to eat. Where they're at, I don't know. But y'all smash that thumbs up for me, would you? I don't see them dang Asian carp swimming around neither. I was looking for them, but they ain't out here. It would be good for night fishing. Because, man, it's hard to find a white rod, a white catfish rod anywhere. Unless you go like these Berkeley big games. Crit Sticks got one at Walmart. I found it at one of my Walmarts. That's white too. I mean, that thing is white. And as warm as it is, that breeze is picked up here on the river. I'm gonna throw my jacket on. It ain't cold, but that breeze is a little chilly. So I made an hour and 20-minute trip down here. Well, probably actually about an hour and 30 minutes time I got through town. But it's all about exploring, finding new things, and seeing how it works. Take it easy, Jerry. Have a good day. If you're taking off, Matthew, how you doing? What size are my poles? I believe those are 7 foot. They're 8 foot. 8 foot, medium, heavy, Berkeley big games. You can find them at Walmart. They're about 20 bucks. Yeah, I'm down at Cape. I'm at the Red Star boat ramp. Oh, okay. I thought you was leaving, Jerry. I'm sorry. So right over here, I guess you can see it, is the bridge that crosses over into Illinois. So, I mean, I'm really just literally downtown. I've got an 11, I've got a couple 11 foot, but I really found that it really don't do me any good. I don't use them. I've tried them a couple times. And I'd really just, my personal opinion, I'd rather just stay with the 8 foot. But it's a good question. But I prefer the 11 or the 8, not the 11. Now, if these fish would cooperate, we could see what happens on these. You go across the bridge. Well, that doesn't run you over to Chester. That's up at Perryville. It runs you over to Chester. If you cross over this bridge and go down, there's a strip club. Well, I think it's closed, but it was. Yeah, it's something pony. Rod, how do you know that? Rod, come on now. I think it had been there for years and years and years. It's still got the little blue lights flashing outside, but I think there's a for sale sign out there. I plead the fifth. Yeah, I bet you do. Now I'm gonna have to go over there and see if it's called the pink pony or if it's just the pony. But still, I need to do it. I'm curious now. There's a guy sitting up on the top of the ramp on a little moped watching me. So nobody's catching fish anywhere. I don't really expect to catch fish, but I wanted to try. I mean, after all, it's 60 degrees at the end of January. Why not? Beats the heck out of the 0 degrees we had 2 weeks ago or a week and a half ago. I drove around for 3 hours yesterday trying to find a spot to fish because I went a different direction than this way. And Rod, have you been out crappie fishing any? Nope, everything's still froze. Yep. I kind of figured it was, but I wasn't sure. I know that drove me crazy not be able to fish for a week. And I even went over to where the trout pond is and tried to put a hole in her, and all that grass from the bottom just come floating up. So I guess it killed a lot of the grass off, which may end up really bad in the summertime because it may kill all the fish off depending on the gases and stuff that gets released in it. But good news for us, it's going to be like 40s and 50s for the next week or two. I'm kind of itching to go get my other rod, but I don't have these tagged. And if they're not tagged and I have 3 rods, I get a ticket. I don't want no ticket. What pool are you fishing? Terry, I am on the Mississippi River at St. Genevieve, Missouri. Supposed to rain the next couple of days. Yeah, that'll help. I went to Tom Sock. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. Yesterday. And I fished for a little bit. It was so stinking windy. You couldn't fish it hardly. And then this great big huge sheet of ice that came all the way across the lake, came right where I was fishing. I'm like, okay, that's it. I'm done. I ain't talking little bit. I'm talking huge. The wind just kept blowing it over. I thought it had to be south because pull 14 is ice. Yeah, I don't have any ice here now. I did a couple days ago. I'm sure a lot of this was ice because it's pretty shallow right here. But this is an hour and a half for me to get here. So I don't come down here too often. Pray for rain. We need it. Yeah, we do. And I really thought with all this ice, the snow and stuff that we had, especially up north, that was melting off, this river would come up. I think it's gone down more. I really want this river to come up a good 15 feet. I don't know where pool 16 is. You tell me a spot in the river, I can figure it out, but I don't know where the pools are and stuff. Well, I'm fishing for pretty much whatever will bite. I got skipjack and I got shad on. So some sort of whiskered fish. I'll take a bowfin. I'll take a gar. I'll just take something. But skipjack and shad, hopefully I find a catfish of some sort. Where I'm fishing is really shallow. I think it's only probably a couple feet deep because it didn't take any time for that 2-ounce weight to hit the bottom. Or it's fairly shallow. Okay. Yeah, this is. All right, I'm going to move this right rod. We're going to cast it out again. It only took about a 2 count with a 2 ounce weight to be on the bottom. Maybe 2.5. So it's shallow. Ooh, the twisted cat. That's a big time there. All right, starts up or help you making something good. Yeah, I think I've seen twisted cats down here too. I think I came down or I seen a post or something that they were going to be down here. I've seen videos where there's lots of big cats caught down here. I haven't ever caught one. Wish they'd quit making all that noise over there. They're disturbing my fishing. I really, really want to catch fish just because I want to see how these rod holders do. Big old blue cat come by and jump on there. I'd be happy. I hear that bell over there jingling. It's just the wind blowing. I didn't put my bell on the other one, though. Got to get the decorations on. The fish are probably. Well, I got the drag on one of them set loose. The other one I kind of got a little bit tighter because I really, really want him to pull on it hard because I want to see if it'll break or not. If I lose my rod, I know not to do this and not to recommend it to nobody. It's a new one. I just bought this reel here. It's an Abu Garcia. I got it fairly loose. That one's a little bit tighter. But I got that Abu Garcia on clearance at Walmart for 26 bucks. I'm a big fan of the clearance department. I ain't gonna lie. Call me cheap, call me thrifty. But if I'm just gonna tear it up, I might as well save money before I tear it up. I remember that. Yeah, I remember when that. Yep. I remember when Anthony's rod went over at the pier. He didn't go get that one though. Five awesome people putting up with nothing. I appreciate y'all. We got about another 25 minutes to go. Got lots of good lives on out there today. Got a bunch of lives going. So make sure you check out those other people as well. Support everybody in our community. Channel's big or small, we appreciate you. And always make sure you check out Jerry over at Jamaican Sure Fishing. He's always posting videos and doing lives. He's got a live show on Wednesday night. Snapper took my 10-foot rod. Yep. I got these dudes down in the ground probably about 8 inches, so I don't think they're going anywhere. They might. Oh, I heard my bell. It was the wind blowing. G-Man, welcome in. Good to see you. We're fishing a mighty Mississippi River that's not very mighty right now. Trying for some whiskered fish. Anything, really, to be honest with you. I'd love to go over to Jamaica and catch some of them fish that Jerry catches. Some of them barracudas and stuff. That'd be fun. Thought I just seen a hit on that right rod. Wasn't very hard. You wouldn't want to go home, Scotty. I believe it. I don't know that I could afford to live over there, though. Sure, it's an expensive place to be. When you start basking in the sun, the cold water against your skin. Oh man, that would be nice. I don't know. You know anybody that hires a cook? I might be interested in it. You kidding? I'd be in so much trouble if I moved to Jamaica. Then I'd have to learn a new language. That'd be the tough part. We need a chef. I don't really know if I'm a chef. I'm a cook. They want to call me a chef at work, but I haven't gone to culinary school. I do know how to follow a recipe book. I know how not to follow a recipe book too, though. You guys speak English. I know a lot of you guys, a lot of the Jamaican shows I watch too. I get on Father and Sons and try to watch them, and sometimes they're speaking English, and then sometimes they're not, and I'm like, okay, I'm lost. And I believe he's over in Jamaica. I'm not sure. I think he's mad at me because he don't talk to me much anymore. I'm like, I don't know what I did, but okay. Hillbilly, that's it. Rod is a ton of fun to be around. I can't wait. I'm going to go see Rod in March sometime. I'm looking forward to that trip. No, April. April. I'm going to go see Tony in March. I'm going to go to April, Rod's in April. Probably do Anthony's around the 15th of March, and then middle of the end of April for Rod. Depends on when I have off. Yeah, last year it was terrible. Oh, well, that's good. I don't feel so bad then. Because I don't. But I'll still watch. Just because I like to support the other channels, you know? All right, Fish, you got about 15 minutes. You better do something. I'd really like to cast out in front of this boat ramp, but I'm afraid there's going to be a boat that comes up, and then he's going to be having a fit because I threw it out in front of it. But we can't say we didn't try. 11 awesome people in here. 13 thumbs up. Thank you guys. Not that I really believe that counter because it's all over the place. But we know there's people in here, and that's what matters. It's not about the numbers. It's about having fun, getting a chat with everybody. Bill Reddick Outdoors, welcome in. There's a good quality, wholesome, fun family channel right there. Bill's always got some good words of advice and wisdom for you. If you haven't, check out Bill Reddick Outdoors. That almost sounds like a commercial. Maybe I should start doing commercials. Hey, did So What TV change his name? Because I ain't seen nothing from him in a long time. I think if the water is up, this would be a really good spot. Can't fusion, okay. I was just wondering, I'm like, I haven't seen So What TV in forever. I didn't know what happened. I noticed several channels come the first of the year, they change their names. I don't really know why, because when people get to know you as who you are, why would you change your name and really confuse them? Unless you're changing what you do. Me, I should just call my channel the Just Fishing Channel. Because that's what we do. We're best at just fishing. But I will tell you one thing with this channel, I've made a lot of great friends. I've explored a lot new areas. You know, that's kind of why it was a fun fishing adventures, because I always wanted to try different places, meet new people, and hang out with cool people. And yeah, it was cool. Thinking about changing my name to Bill Being Lazy. Shoot, you're always tinkering with something. I'm wondering if your wife is still mad because you got rid of her car. Sounds like something I would do, though. Especially for new fishing gear. Heck yeah. Guys, I don't think these fish are going to bite. I got 10 minutes to find out. Yeah. Well, I'm sure you have many, many years with her. She probably can't afford to get rid of you now. You'd both be lost. I'm still thinking about what Rod said earlier. I just don't know how he knows about that place. Things that make you go, Like, I'm wondering where these fish are at. I know the smart thing would have been to fish a deep hole. But I just thought by chance some fish might be up in these shallows trying to find bait fish. I was so sure I had a chance at a fish. I haven't brought my net down. And I never bring my net. I think it's going to take probably a good week or two of some warm weather to get these fish up here in the shallows again. But I don't think there's supposed to be any cold weather or warmer weather or colder weather coming in anytime soon. Not like what we had, at least. Kind of going to look it up. There's a flood watch for Cape Girardeau. That's exciting. Which is where I'm at right now, by the way. Yeah, 50s, 58s, 64s, 50s. Yeah, it's going to be in the 40s to 60s for the next 10 days. So that's going to be nice. Here, fishy, fishy, break my rod holders. Kind of really wish I had some minnows out there, some minnows out there on corks to see if I couldn't find something. That'd be fun. Heck, might even find some crappie out there. Ooh, Jackson's live if y'all want to check him out. 70 degrees here tomorrow. Oh, I'm sure somebody will go fishing with you. If not, you'll go by yourself. Go out to that pond, the pond in the woods. I'm sure in the summertime, this area is pretty busy. Seven minutes, fish. Come on. I really wish I could stay down here longer. But the time I get here and I can do what I got to do, and I got to run to Sam's Club, and then an hour and a half drive home. I got to be back to work at 5 in the morning, so I can't really stay late. The way I figure it's probably going to be 9 or 10 o'clock before I get home anyway. Boy, Jerry's trying to get everybody to go to Jamaica. Well, Jerry's going to tell you that you ain't going to want to come back. You'll be there forever, brother. Now, Jerry, don't be telling him. He might sell his wife's new car. Take you up on that. That's right. No, Jerry, I would love to go down there. Take a little week's vacation or something. That'd be fun. I only have 230 something hours of PTO at work. I could probably leave for a couple days. They'd probably be glad to get rid of me for a couple days. You're like, is all you do is talk about fishing and fish all day? I'm like, yep. That's all I do. Then you're like, well, where are you going this month? Where are you going? Where are you going? Because they know I go all over the place. They'd fall out of their seat if I said, oh, I'm going to go to Jamaica for a week. Go fish with my buddy. Well, guys, I don't think we're going to catch any fish. The water is calm today. Yeah. Would be good for pushing empty barges. It's like a lake out here. It's kind of like it is up by your house. Just calm. Well, in the Mississippi, right here especially, not really the whole Mississippi, but like right here in this area, it's really super shallow. I've thrown lures in here, and every time I throw them, I lose them. It's only a couple feet deep, and there's a bunch of rocks. And you can only have 2 rods out that aren't labeled. Anything over 2 rods you have to have labeled. I will another day. Don't let it hit the ground. When it's warmer, you can get by with that. But right now, with it being so cold, those fish aren't very active. And then we'll chase it. This water temperature is probably, well, I mean, it was freezing, so it's below 30 degrees. At least in parts. I'd assume. But guys, I'm going to go ahead and shut this thing down. I'm going to get this stuff back up to the truck. We gave it a try. We didn't catch anything. We didn't get any bites. But it is fishing. So thank y'all for hanging out with me on this fun fishing adventure. Catch you guys later. Thank you for coming in. We'll see you next time. See you guys. And I will do a video on these rod holders if you want me to do a video. All right. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching your Fun Fishing Adventures live stream. Bye, guys.